Quick guide how to make a full lesson in just 20 minutes. It may sound like a magic to you, but it's absolutely real with a little help from ChatGPT. The most difficult part here is to find an article for the lesson, and I will share the prompt in the end. Part 1. Find an article that is suitable for your students. Personally, I like this magazines because they show different aspects of life. For example, recently we were discussing benefits of gossiping, the influencing effects of seasons on our mood. They are 1000% relevant for all the people I know and all of my students. Here you just have to look something that will be interesting for you personally or for your people circle, because usually our students are very similar to us. And another key factor is that you know what kind of activities you may do with your students and if the level of language is suitable for your students and their needs. Part 2. Using a special prompt, generate a draft of the lesson plan. Why a draft? Because usually the ideas that ChatGPT gives to you, they're good, but not that good. So you have to alter them a little bit, because sometimes the activities the ChatGPT suggests, they are not the best ones. Sometimes they are too easy or too complicated for your students' level, and you will have to adjust it. So be ready to work a little bit with the material that ChatGPT gives you. Usually, I do like this. I ask ChatGPT to generate a draft for my lesson, and then I ask them to alter it a bit, to add extra activities, to make it more engaging, or to make it even challenging or simplify some of the things. One more thing, you have to make sure that you have enough time for all of the parts of the lesson, because here it's not about only entertaining your students, it's more about giving them purpose for reading and explaining to them how they can read better. Our lesson plan is almost ready, so let's go to part 3. Think about the language you are going to use from the article for your students. Look at the text and estimate whether the language is suitable for your students, because sometimes it can be overcomplicated and you don't want something very complicated for your students because it won't engage them in reading. It will be something off-putting and they will say, no, that's too difficult for me, and they will never start reading articles in English. Maybe you will even have to cut some parts out, because sometimes several parts of the article are not so necessary and they just add the length, which is also off-putting for the students when they see a huge article to read. You are the teacher here, not ChatGPT, so you have to predict all of the problems that students may face during reading this article and suggest some answers. Naturally, you can go to ChatGPT and ask what problems students may have and ask for solutions. It's good. Last thing, don't forget to transfer your lesson to some kind of platform. It can be Google Docs, Miro, EdVibe, which I use personally, anything where you can keep this lesson to use for other students as well. And subscribe to my blog, because I'm sharing